Hello, ladies and gentlemen. God bless each and every one of you. I want to do a part two from yesterday. Um, it was a lot to talk about what I spoke about yesterday. It was very difficult for me to speak on it, but I left out one part um, because I thought I would talk about this part of the again, whatever it was, vision, dream. I just don't know. But I told you yesterday, if you didn't see the first part, about the global war that I witnessed. Like I said, that was just absolutely horrific in every way. But there was a part that when I was in this dream, vision, whatever it was, I explained how real it was and how devastating and just horrific it was. There was a man that was in the center of everything. And this man was very, very large, and he wore a immaculate suit, a gray immaculate suit with a bright red tie. I would guess on the age of maybe 60, late 50s, early 60s at the most. Very he seemed very powerful. He seemed like, he was the man that was in charge of everything that was going on around this world. And there was an air of wickedness about him. But I do want to say there was a female that he had with him. And I don't know that if it was his wife or girlfriend or what. There was no communication on any part between me and this person, but she was stunningly beautiful to the point that um, I can't describe. It was just almost she had a seductive element about her, and she was stunningly beautiful. And I noticed she was loaded with diamonds, like necklace, rings, big earrings. I mean, everything was sparkling, and she was dressed immaculate. Um, but this man, and she was beside him the whole time. This man was almost directing everything. And I say battlefield, but I'm really talking about the entire planet was engulfed in this absolute horrific battle. I described somewhat of that yesterday's video, but I want to talk about the gentleman that I seen. Um, he was wicked, and it's not that he said anything specific that made me think that, oh, this man's evil. It was more of a feeling that I got from him, more of the air that he had about him, the way he carried himself. He just eluded wickedness in every way. Um, but he was the man that was in charge. He was what you would call the go-to man. He was the one directing every single thing that was going on in this massive global conflict of the likes that I've never seen. And I've studied all of the all of the 20th century wars. I'm very, very good about studying those, and I've had my whole life practically from the First World War all the way up through Vietnam. So this was like every one of them combined times 100. If you combine World War One, two, Korea, Vietnam, and just 100 times, bigger and worse, you get to just about what I'm talking about. But there was one man in the center of it all. This one man. I'll never forget. But the thing was, I could not get a clear, it's so hard to explain. I could not get a clear description of his face, even though I was looking right at him and I could see him standing there and I could see him in his three-piece immaculate suit with his, black leather shoes, his bright red tie, his big gold cufflinks on his suit jacket. I could not get a clear, distinct features of his face, and that was very strange. But yet I knew that this was the man, and his wife, girlfriend, whatever, the same. But I knew she was stunningly beautiful. And this just, I believe me, I know this doesn't make sense, but it's the truth, and I cannot say it any more than what I've said. I apologize for the dogs. I cannot do nothing about that. But I just wanted to talk about this and this man. And I don't know. Like I said yesterday, I kind of have an idea deep down what I saw. And I kind of have an idea of what this man, what he is, what he, is to be. I don't want to say definitely that. Well, I'll just say that what I believe I saw was Armageddon, and what I believe I saw was the Antichrist, even though I didn't get a straight, direct look. Even though I was looking at him, it was weird. But I didn't want to say that yesterday because I wasn't sure. Let me take it back. I didn't want to put that out there yesterday because I didn't. First off, it sounds crazy, and it does. But if you were to know me in any capacity, I've never done anything like this ever in my entire life. Have I ever done anything like this? I've never claimed anything like this. I've never prophesied and, about this. Nothing, none of that. But, yeah, very scary. Very, very scary. I believe it's a possibility that I witnessed the Battle of Armageddon and the Antichrist. And when I say evil, that word doesn't even touch that man. It doesn't even touch him, but I don't know what else to say other than wicked, evil, vile, any type of descriptive word that's along those lines. So, anyways, God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful day today. Bye bye.